I'm going to answer a common question, and that is, what does Phase 1 and Phase 2 nightly rental covenants mean? And I'm going to read off the Tourism Whistler information and I'll add to it so it's a little clear. So Phase 1 and Phase 2 nightly rental covenant. So a covenant is a blanket on the title of your property. So we have freehold title here in Canada. That's a very secure system where, so you definitely own the property. Your name is on the document. There's very limited risk that anything will happen. You are the owner, very, very secure. So it's a covenant, it's like a blanket on the title. So when we hear people talking about Phase 1 or Phase 2 nightly rental covenants, that covenant was put on the property by the government and managed by the Resort Municipality of Whistler. So we got that right, so it cannot be removed. So what it is here in Whistler is it's got to do with the amount of rooms or beds available to guests when they come up to the resort. So let's just imagine that everybody could use their property an unlimited amount of time, take it out of availability for rental. There'd be no beds for guests, right? So what we have here is these covenants to be able to make sure that we've got enough room for guests to come to Whistler. So if we talk about the two main covenants, Phase 2 nightly rental covenant, you'll see on most of the full service hotels. So if it's got a concierge, it's got a spa, front desk, pools, hot tubs, all that sort of thing, most often it will be a Phase 2 nightly rental covenant. And what that means is that your personal use is restricted to 28 days in the winter, 28 days in the summer, and any time that you're not using it, it is mandatory that it be part of the hotel rental pool where it's earning revenue for yourself and the hotel manager. So it's very hands-off management. There's a lot of other things related to Phase 2, but that's it generally. Okay, ask me any questions. The next one is a Phase 1 nightly rental covenant. And in some areas like the Blackcomb Benchlands, you'll see that referred to as a land use contract, LUC. And that means that your use is unlimited. You can use it as much as you like. But you also have the nightly rental zoning where you can give it to a property manager. You can rent it by the night yourself through Airbnb or any other nightly rental websites. You can put a long-term tenant in there. You have much more flexibility regarding the use. It's an option that a lot of people like. And a Phase 1 nightly rental covenants properties, land use contracts, you tend to find to be more expensive because of that flexibility. So that's probably longer than you anticipated discussion about Phase 1 and Phase 2 nightly rental covenants, but reach out to me and I'll go through it again with you anytime you like.